Hey everyone, I just want to show you a little bit of what we're doing over here at the Solar Auditor. So I've picked this random house in a random location to just kind of highlight some of the trees and 3D aspects of the software. So I've got it over here so you can't see what road it's on or anything. If this is your house, feel free to reach out. I've already got it all drawn up. You could put a decent amount of solar on it. So we come into 2D mode. And we see I've already drawn up the house, traced it all out, drawn in the chimneys, drawn in the AC units and everything on the roof. And yeah, then we were able to pop it up into 3D. We like to call it pop it up into 3D. Give it a second, it's loading. And here we have some fun where we show you your actual sun path. So this represents the summer solstice, this represents the winter solstice, and this little controller down here lets me set a date and time. So this one's always fun. I like to just roll the months through. At 12 o'clock through the different months, we'll see exactly what it looks like. So 12 o'clock in October looks like that. January there. You see? So that's kind of the swing of the Earth, or going around the sun. So we move on from there and we go into design. And so what I've done here is use the same number of panels at the same price per watt, so $4 a watt. Each system, I forget exactly how many panels off the top of my head, but same number of panels. This is like a 265 watt panel. This is like a 300 watt panel, or 327. So we'll be able to see that in a second. So let's take a look at the larger system. So our larger system here has 55 panels, and it is going to produce 18.4 kilowatts at basically ideal test conditions, which none of these panels will be at ideal test conditions basically at the same time ever, if ever. So typically we use like different percentages to figure all that out, but the beautiful thing is that our software here is actually able to do all of that for us. So we get to have some fun here, make it look pretty. We've got the different radiances based off of the actual shade. Again, I'll just show you this. It's the 3D again, so we can take a peek here, and we can then, using that same sun path, show you exactly what that shade is going to do. So this is the longest day of the year. I like to do it around the equinoxes. So this would be like the equinox. This is basically how those trees are going to affect those solar panels. And the beautiful thing is that we can see exactly what it's going to affect that solar panel at different times of day, giving you your most accurate production numbers. So how do we do that? Well, we actually go through and we put in all of the different components that are actually used. So we're able to say we've got different stringing, different inverters. In this case, I've got all microinverters. So if I right click on a panel here, I will be able to pull up exactly what it is. It's a SunPower 335 watt panel. So that's pretty much the biggest panel on the market for most efficient. For a standard panel size, it's the most efficient. So with that, with the microinverters, which technically you cannot put an Enphase microinverter to a SunPower panel because of warranty issues. Not that it wouldn't work, but it would basically not be warranted. So this simulation is just for example's sake, and I've got it running through the computer right now. And what it's going to tell us is how many kilowatt hours per year this system will produce. Give it a second, it's cloud service. So here, 21 according to Aurora, 21 megawatt hours a year. 21,000 kilowatt hours a year. And Aurora is going to be more accurate because it actually is taking into account a lot of the shading and whatnot. So here we show 23.4 megawatt hours a year. And now we can actually do some financing models. Just for example, I've got a little fake one drawn up here, and we could do your cash flow, your return on investment, your bill savings, everything you need. Solar production over top. So it's a little bit big for this house actually. So yeah, that's pretty much our basic gist. We'll run through something like that with you in about 5 to 10 minutes, as long as we have the house drawn up first. And we would love to be able to help you and then use this data to actually put you in touch with suppliers for panels, finance channels, as well as installers. So we can get you everything you need to go solar for the best possible pricing and show you what your actual savings are going to be. So we're here to work with you. Let us know if you need any help.